Hello everyone and welcome. DarkSwitch, an upcoming city builder, vertical city builder, and survival. Today I will play it. It's the demo. You can try it yourself. There's a link in the description. Let's begin. Let's discover DarkSwitch, which is coming out March 2026. Years ago, violent shroud surges began ravaging our world. They overwhelmed and engulfed, and with the fog came horrors beyond comprehension. That is why, by the personal decree of Archon Valfidis, we founded the settlement we call Elaron. Here we conduct vital research and study the shroud's nature, to uncover its secrets and to forge weapons against this unrelenting threat. Looks good. Use flame guards to illuminate areas where settlers walk and work. That way they will be less exposed to the fog and less likely to get sick. Okay, so fog is the problem. Here we are. Welcome to DarkSwitch. To make your journey through the lands and the air currents of Nelai not only interesting, but also comfortable, we have prepared descriptions of important elements of the game's interface for you. Would you like to go through the tutorial? Yes. So, the main menu can be opened by pressing the button in the upper right corner of the screen or by pressing escape. Okay, that's basic training. The residence indicator shows the total population of your settlement, as well as how many of them have permanent jobs. Right now you have 55 residents who are not assigned to any task. Here it is. 55 residents, 55 unassigned. Camera switch button. The camera switch button allows you to select the viewing method. A camera attached to a tree is useful for working with buildings on the trunk. A free camera is convenient for studying objects on the ground. This is the camera. The clock shows the time in your settlement. Many events in the game depend on the time of the day. For example, at 8 AM the day shifts begins and ends at 8 PM. After which the residents who have finished working will have a snack to go to sleep. You can also see next to the clock how many days you have already been in Elaron. The buttons below allow you to increase the speed of the game or pause it. Alright. The resource panel displays the materials collected by the residents of your settlement. Resources are divided into basic resources: raw food, wood, iron, gas, solar, and advanced resources: rations, boards, steel, gasoline, and crystal. The most important resources at the beginning of the game are wood, raw food, and rations. You will learn how to extract the other resources later. Your first assignment is to set up the production of rations in the settlement. Master Ednarch, the postal bird, has brought ill tidings. The bureaucrats of Sorago write that food shipments from the capital shall cease. Furthermore, they demand that we send a report of our activities here. So, Archon Valfidis is losing power. Right, what about our supplies? The food will last for 3 days. Messier Etnarch, but there are mushrooms on the tree above the platform. Not the most nutritious food, but when there's nothing better, begin gathering them. Whoa. Whoa, what's up with the speed? Seriously, is this the regular speed? Okay, there are mushrooms in the tree above. This is a cookery. Processes raw food into ratios. Also here, residents can receive and eat these ratios. So we build them on the tree. It's a vertical survival city builder. Good. So the shift has begun. Work shift has 3 slots. Let's assign people to work here. Okay, 2 of them. This is okay, shift efficiency. The efficiency panel shows how well the current shift is performing. You can see the hourly and daily resources production rate. Efficiency drops if the shift is understaffed or workers have negative conditions, injuries or exhaustion. The worse your workers' morale, the more frequent workplace accidents become. Okay. Classes of citizens. Workers are divided into 3 classes: toilers, artisans, and rangers. Each class has preferred jobs, which they perform with increased efficiency, and unsuitable jobs, which suffer penalties. For example, laborers are the most efficient at harvesting fungi from the tree bark. Renewable resources. Buildings that gather raw food, for example fungus gathering posts, operate indefinitely. Their food sources replenish over time. Other resources nodes, however, can be fully depleted. Maximum. Okay, they produce raw food and night shift. Let's not go with the night shift so far. Collect food from the mushroom patch. I built a cookery. Social. Okay, cookery is for food. Is this another cookery? No, it's the mushroom. And let's build something for social. Forest house. This is a cookery. And let's build the forest house. I don't think this is the forest house. Do they have enough? Homeless. Okay, we need to build forest houses. We have a few here. Oh, we can also build on the ground. Okay. How many residents can it hold? 8. And I have 31 residents without a house. Edible mushrooms. These mushrooms taste like shoe leather and reek of rot. No wonder several workers fell ill after eating them. Let's boil them. The toxins will break down during boiling. They won't taste any better, but at least they will be safe to eat. Okay. Build menu. The build menu will allow you to build new buildings in the settlement. By clicking the hammer button, you will see the building categories available to you. You can build a kitchen by selecting the leftmost category, food. Building description. When you hover over an image of a building, you will see its description and price, as well as find out what surface it can be built on. A kitchen can be built anywhere, but now it is worth building on a trunk. When you select a building to build on the trunk, you will see its translucent silhouette and the surface of the trunk will display. Okay. By selecting a suitable location and clicking left click, the future buildings will be surrounded. Your residents are hired and work shifts. When the builders finish the work, a new building will appear in your settlement ready to go. Okay. Yeah, I've already took the... Let's build a house over here as well. And I think I built the kitchen, which is called cookery. And I have it here. Okay. At Narc, we've used a great deal of wood for construction. At this rate, scavenging from the ruins won't be enough. We'll have to take the risk, descend and harvest timber. Ranger Commander Rodimer is dangerous if you are unlucky enough to encounter a Sorago air patrol. Proceed with cautions. Also, we might find a secluded spot by the lake to build a fishing shed. We can't survive on mushrooms alone. Form a squad of rangers in the scout base. Explore 2 locations on the map. Okay. How do I form a scout? Council hall, council chamber. I'm upgrading apparently. Okay, let's pause. How do we form a squad of rangers in the scout base? Forest house. I'm upgrading that. The day is almost 1 p.m. Explore 2 locations. Free scouts group. We don't have any. Seriously guys, how do I... Okay, I think it's this button. Create scout team. Preparing. Sending scouts. Scouts are different from other working residents. You assemble a squad once, after which you can send it on various missions as many times as you want, until something bad happens to the scouts. Scouts are not assigned to a shift, but like other residents, they live according to a schedule. They sleep, eat, and come to work in the building. Spend your rations and assemble a squad of scouts by clicking on the plus button in the scouts base window. Right now, you can only keep 1 squad at a time, but once you learn the technology, you can have up to 3 groups of scouts. Nice. To send scouts to scout the area, select the desired point of interest and press the button with the image of a leg. Next to this button, the cost of the expedition. Okay, it's taking a while for them to prepare, so I'm gonna take the time and speed up. Okay, the first objective is completed. Let's send the scout group to explore 2 locations on the map. Do we see how they move? Yep, we see them moving. Here are the scouts. This is the most I can zoom. And this is the house we built. And they are exploring the area. explore the woods. This area is well suited for a lumberjack's hut. If we build a warehouse nearby, labor productivity will increase. Workers won't have to carry logs over long distances. Okay, so a lumberjack and a warehouse. Some buildings can only be built on a certain surface. Places where such a building can be erected are marked with icons in its tooltip. Okay, build a lumberjack. Lumberjack. If we build it here, we produce more. Lumberjack. Warehouses allow you to store more resources. After building a new warehouse, you must choose the resource that will be stored in it. If you don't assign this resource, the warehouse will be empty. Okay. So after building the warehouse, we need to take action. Each warehouse stores 200 units of the selected resource. Later, after studying the technologies, you can increase the capacity of the warehouse. Also, the proximity of warehouses increases the effect of production. By building a warehouse next to the sawmill, you will increase the output of your lumberjacks. If the building is connected to the council chamber through the chain of warehouses, the effect will be even greater. Warehouse. I cannot build it yet. 3 scout groups. Okay, they have to return. We need wood. You see, I would have had wood for the warehouse if I wouldn't build houses. Okay, let's wait until tomorrow to send the scouts, because they have shifts. Residents get their places of work on foot until they reach the building. They do not participate in its work. A building's efficiency does not take into account the time spent commuting, so it can vary greatly. If you build houses in which residents sleep and kitchens in which they eat near remote workplaces, you will significantly increase the output of buildings. Good to know. Mining area. You can configure the loot zone for a building by clicking in the corresponding button in its window. Don't forget, the longer it takes for workers to commute, the less time they will have to work. Okay, the fog is here. So I wonder, can I build as much as I want and even take these trees? Scout space where groups have no missions. Building with no workers, 1. Buildings has no items to work with, 1. Okay. I cannot send the group. I won't assign anybody on the night shift. I don't know why. Let's speed up for the night to pass. Outpost Ignales has fallen. 3 red signals from the northeast at once. It means the neighboring outpost Ignales has fallen. Right now we can't help them. The ruins where Ignales stood are 5 days march away. Even if we send rangers, after fighting through the fog, thick with shroud spawn and ancient relics, they'd be the ones needing rescue. Elaran has a mission, and it comes before anything else. Alas, it's every man for himself. A small silhouette next to the building is a possible extension. Extensions will become available to you later. With the study of technologies, you are not obliged to leave space for an extension, but then its construction will not be available in the future. Some of Ignales residents might have survived. If survivors reach us, we must take them in. You want to take them in? Do you remember what the fog does to people? Do you want mad refugees burning down half of Velaran? We will help them if it doesn't harm the research. Besides, we can't keep sleeping in tents. We need proper houses. Your settlement is a small light in the middle of a dangerous world. The difficulties and adversities that will visit you will certainly affect the mood of the residents. The bar at the top of the screen shows the current level of fear in the settlement. With a high level of fear, the efficiency of workers decreases. And if the bar fills completely, you lose. The fear of settlement increases when your villagers gain negative ailments and decreases when they lose them. Story events and your choices can also increase or decrease the level of fear. Let's wait for the night to pass. We have these 3 missions: gather wood from stalks or chop it in the forest, build 2 more houses. I have 36. 36 workers. "36 people that are not working. I have upgraded this. Development. Okay, not enough resources for a console fortress. Platforms. Okay, I can build more platforms. Let's build this one. Good. Oh no, and it costed me wood. Now I'm gonna have to wait a while longer to finish my warehouse. Alright, it's 8 a.m. Work has to start. Okay, I don't have resources to send them. Ratios and food. I don't have them. Okay, now I have ratios. Let's send them to explore. They are going. They are exploring. I'm producing wood. And I want to build a warehouse. Okay, the refugees from Ignalis. People can barely stand on their feet. It's astonishing. They managed to make it in far. No one can properly explain what happened. Some speak of settlers suddenly attacking each other. Others about waves of fog swallowing entire patrols whole. There are many wounded among the arrivals, but even more madmen. Bound lunatics drool, cackle wildly, and babble incoherent words. The fog has consumed their minds. We have seen this before. Offer the refugees shelter. They need help. Send the refugees away. They may be a threat after that. Let's help them. Refugees from Ignalis are climbing up toward tree. Some with tear of joy, some with visible relief, and others with an unnatural indifference on their faces. Since we've taken them in, we must provide all necessities. We need to build healing quarters. Welcome. When a resident goes too long without food, they become hungry. If your settlement has a functioning cookery with available food, hungry residents will automatically go there to eat. Starvation. If there is no food available or no cookery to distribute it, a hungry resident will eventually become starving. After 24 more hours without food, they will die. Seems alright. Residents eat ratios made from raw food. Their value improves as you progress. While residents can eat raw food directly, this is inefficient and may cause illness. The residents that I let in. Explore the shore. Scouts report that the lake shore is gently sloping and the soil is not swampy. We can build a fisherman's shed on it. Mining zone open. Okay. Okay, guys. Construction sites. Fisherman's shed can only be built on the bank of the river. Otherwise, fishermen will not be able to reach the shoals of fish. To construct this building, drag its model across the highlighted surface until it turns green. Ranger Commander Rodimer. Ethnarch, we spotted a smoke signal beyond the nearby forest. It's gone now, probably a flare burned out. A flare? You're saying there are people on the ground below, near Elrond? No, I'd say someone dropped cargo from a Skywalker. A Skywalker? Okay, I will send the scouts. 2 minutes. Resting, okay. Okay, let's build a warehouse, guys. Warehouse. So we have a platform for the ground. Great. Building has no item to work with. What building? This building. Makes sense. Forester's hut, healing quarters. We need a healing quarter. Cookery, fisherman's shed. I feel like I need to have a night shift as well over here, because wood is highly required. Wood. Highly demanded. Wait, the scouts rested? Send group. Ready. I don't have resources. What happened with the food? With the ratios. What happened with the ratios? Mister, the workers are complaining of panic attacks at night. Many hear whispers and moans. The fog has grown more active. Very well. Light the flame guards near the buildings. They should protect the people at night. How do I do that? Build 2 more houses. Build a fisherman. Set up 2 flame guards. Assign rangers to the 2 flame guards. What flame guards? Illuminate the night. Set up to flame guards. Flame guards. Okay, I've got 1 flame guard. I need to assign rangers to it. Building contamination. The fog surrounding Elrond creeps closer to the tree's trunk each night, receding only by dawn. When the fog envelops a building, it begins a slow corruption. Infected structures suffer frequent malfunctions that halt operations until repairs are made. The deeper the infection, the more frequent the breakdowns. Warding light near buildings far from the tree will protect your structures from the fog. Okay. And guess what? Are they corrupted? It requires wood. Set up to flame guards. Daily production in 24 hours. We need to build the fisherman's hut. We no longer have food. Let's build another one. To protect the buildings. Builders should be on their way. It takes a while because they have to come down all that way. The fires are lit. The warm light of the flame guards bring comfort at night. People feel much calmer. The maddening whispers emanating from the shrouds are no longer heard, though the nights are growing darker. Fire does not betray. Okay, I've got a lot of people that don't have a place for work. I need to take care of food first. Physically ill. One guy is physically ill. Fishing. Warehouse can deposit fish? No. I think the cookery can though. Not even the cookery. What's that? What is that? Investigate the presumed crash site. 50 for the fisherman. Okay. Buildings with no workers. 3. Building has no items to work with. 1. What's that? A flame more terrible than the fog. The Luminarchy, even the name makes many go pale and tremble with fear. With the fire and sword, the Luminarch spread the world of light to the farthest outpost. They must seek out and punish heretics, whoever and wherever they may be. Why are they here? Don't let them land in Elrond. We're under the Archon's personal protection. Let them look around, but don't let them up. Let them look around. Tesson walks forward to greet the Luminars who step off the Skywalker like they own the place. He bows in respect. Their commander strides toward him, gives a court nod, and extends a hand, covering Tesson with the light. We greet the servants of light. Luminarch Legatus has arrived by the will of the Supreme Luminarch. Ignalis was destroyed in an attack by fog whisperers, worshippers. Are you harboring any of them? Here is the credentials from the Archon of Sarago, Valfidis. We are under his personal protectorate. Your authority here. The light guides us all, and we go wherever it directs us. With or without your consent, we will test every local residence on the machine of truth. Now I have housing for everyone. How is that? Investigate the presumed crash site. Build a fisherman. Okay. Let's build a fisherman's hut. Wait a second. Go. At 8 AM I will be able to explore this site. Oh, I don't have resources. A flame more terrible than the fog. 4 hours the Luminarchs remain inactive, but then they began detaining the inhabitants of Elaran one by one. leading them aboard their skywalker for interrogation. Many were tortured. Resistance was futile, and should the Luminar signal for reinforcements, incinerators cruisers would reduce the outpost to ashes within days. All that remained was to hope that none of the residents would let slip the true purpose of Eleron. We must keep the secret. Okay. So that's why I have houses for everyone. Okay, let's get our fisherman outpost. And we should have fish. Excellent, now we have fish. And don't forget to build a warehouse next to the fisherman's shed. A warehouse for fish? You want to feed every guzzle in the area? Bad idea. Calm down, boys. We'll build the storages on the lower platform. We've been wanting to expand it for a while, and we have the materials. Choosing a building. Different buildings can be built on different surfaces. On the trunk of a tree, on the surface of a platform. Some buildings can only be built on a platform. To create a platform, select the main building of the settlement in the council chamber. I already did that. Somehow I'm one step ahead. For platform. Okay. Let's get the rangers to explore this. Okay, and let's wait until we get 50 wood. Yeah, there are several hungry citizens. Quite a lot of them. Drop site, this is expected. Oh, solar, wooden planks, ratio, steel, clothes. Great, guys. You've received a shipment of valuable steel. Steel is an advanced resource that can replace iron at a 1:1 ratio. Advanced resources are typically refined from basic resources at a 2:1 ratio, making them much more efficient. Another key advantage is that each resource has its own storage limit, meaning you can stockpile up to 100 iron and 100 steel even without building additional warehouses. Okay. I need the warehouse first. Or no. Let's go for a healing quarter. I've got planks. Let's go for healing quarter. Build it. And let's assign shifts. I also need houses. Wait. Where's the house? Forest house, okay. Craftsman said Helga. The Archon last master specifically appointed you Tessin. Get used to making tough calls. But I always have everyone's best interests at heart. I work for them. There will always be discontent. Many hope to return home to Sorago on the next Skywalker, but we're stuck here for a long time. I like being a simple researcher much better. What should we do with the insane? A couple of the insane refugees managed to break free. They shouted that the darkness had crawled into their guts and stirred there, and only the fire could purge them. They tried to set themselves on fire and burnt down one of the buildings. Send the mad ones to the healing quarters. They are insane, not criminals. Drive the insane from the settlement. We provide medical care only for citizens. Okay, let's try to... It was especially difficult to calm the insane and restrain them to their beds, but the healers say the worst is over. The fog hasn't taken their minds entirely, and they can be healed. Get well. Which building did they burn down? That's a house, and I will build another house. Good. Warehouse. Let's build a warehouse here. I want to store fish. Scout base regroups. Burnt buildings. Where is the burnt building? I hear some fire. I want people to work on the night shift as well. Mentally ill, hungry. Why are they hungry? Raw food sources. Food cooked with kitchen and cookery. Okay, wait until the sick are healed. Build houses. One more house is being built. No? Forest house. The night is here once again. I need to build this. I'll assign people to it. Okay, hungry people are gone. Homeless people are gone. The madness of the townfolk. Several workers are standing and talking at the edge of the forest. Wispy streams of fog sweep from between the trees, moving unusually fast. One of the brave souls decides to get a closer look at the strange fog. The fog envelops him. A second later, he begins screaming loudly. The madman bursts out of the fog and starts clawing at his own face, as if trying to tear the fog out of within himself. The others are frozen in horror, watching the scene. Finally, they snap out of it and try to run away, but it's already too late. The fog catches up to them. That's horrible. The darkness was summoned by sorcerers hiding in the settlement. As the Song of the Black Moon says, the shroud of the departed shall envelop the world. I am a scientist and believe only in facts. We should have built the engineering long ago. Messer, the equipment is ready. The Aether Watch needs altitude. We will erect it as an annex to the council chamber. Very well, Helga. You see, Legatus, we are hiding nothing from you. We are merely a research outpost. Okay, let's assign workers here, especially during the day and during the night. And they are burning wood. What about the house? Build the engineering and research the fog observatory technology. Wait until the sick are healed. Well guys, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.